So here we have my 2001 MGF. This was kind of an impulse buy, if I'm being brutally honest with you. I was in the market for a mid-engine car, specifically one of the Lotuses. I'm not going to tell you which one I want, because there might be something happening in the background. I wanted a mid-engine car, I wanted to experience something else, and I wanted to learn more to work on mid-engine cars to understand why they're so different. I found this guy locally. It was 30,000 Rand, and I just could not say no to such a great deal. Volley and I went to go check it out. Car was fine, we test drove it, mechanically everything is fine, but there is one problem with it. These MGs have a hydro gas-based suspension. That means it's kind of different. It's not the same as your conventional shock and spring. And if we put the car down on the ground, you will see it looks like it's lowered. It looks as if it is slammed. And this is because the hydro gas has depleted, or whatever I can understand from it. So it's running low on pressure, and now we don't have suspension. One of the first things we're going to do to this car is hopefully get a set of coilovers and fix the suspension. But for now, we've just been enjoying this car as kind of a burner, a play car. And everyone's been having fun with it, doing burnouts. I've even showed Martin the cameraman how to do a burnout. And we've just been having fun. And now the next thing is, we've got a tiny little Garrett. And I want this Garrett on the MG. So underneath this plate, we've got the motor, and you can also access some of it through the trunk of the car, which I can show you. And the idea is to get this guy in the air, on the lift, so that we can work underneath the car, get to the exhaust manifold, so that we can cut it up and mount on that turbo. We'll probably have to cut out a bunch of the stuff here in the boot as well to be able to fit the intercooler and all of that. But that's what we got the car for. This thing is meant to be beaten on, water-cooled grey, to be played with. And it's for everyone in the shop. So this is the shop's car. It's not really mine, even though I bought it. Everyone just needs to have fun with it. So yeah, let's get to it. There's going to be a few things we need to fix on this. We've already fixed the gear linkages. Now we've got all of our gears again. A couple of little niggles and things we need to do. But she's a fun beater, honestly. And let me see. I think there's a battery in it. Yes, there is. Starts up, no problem, super simple, super easy. And let me give you a little taste. And that's what we bought this car for. It's a beater, it's got a purpose, and that is to be up. Cool. Whew. That one's heavy. So this is one of the pieces of the shipment coming from Z1 for the 370Z. It was supposed to be everything, and I expected to get the BC BR series coilovers and the rear tow arms. But apparently that's not the case today. So let's open it up, let's see what's here, and then I can go and speak to FedEx, try and figure out what's wrong with the customs clearance, because we've been having delays and issues with that from the start. So yeah, this is the first time this has happened. But let's check it out, let's see what's here and then figure it out from there. Whee! Look at this. Geez, I've been waiting to get myself some BC Coilovers for quite some time. This is quite exciting for me, if I'm honest. So let's see, what did we get here? BR type coilover. Check in a minute. Woohoo! Would you look at that? Like, look at this. These are some beefy units.
I'm just a hunk of racing action.
So now that we've got these guys unboxed, let's quickly look at what we've got here. We've got our 2 adjustment wrenches to adjust the height on all of the coilovers, which previously the Z only had H&R lowering springs, which I think, if I remember correctly, dropped the car by about 40 millimeters, where now we can set the height we want. Then this is a relocator for the adjustment knobs on top. In the rear of the car, you can't access these two. There's plastics and covers inside to reduce road noise, etc., and just to make the car look nicer. So what these allow you to do is take those off. It's got a small Allen wrench, and you can make a tiny hole so that you can pull these through the plastics, and they are bendable, etc., so you can still adjust the dampening on the rears. To the right, we've got the front coilovers. You just open your bonnet and you can access and set them, and off you go. These are quite beefy and big units. I'm very impressed with the quality. It looks really nice. I love the black and gold. This is going to look awesome on the car, and it's going to make handling so much better. This is really important. This is going to give me a lot of improvement in handling and stability of the car. Less body roll, so more predictability, and the car should be a lot more fun, and I should be able to put the power down much easier. So yeah, can't wait to get these in, but we're waiting for one more shipment of the rear tow arms. Once we have it, we'll put everything in, and then off we go. So yeah, at least now we've got the coilovers here, and I'm super excited to get these installed on the car and feel the difference from lowering springs and OEM shocks to true style BC coilovers. The car should be so much more exciting for me to drive, and I can't wait. There has been some problems with the rear tow arms in customs due to import. This was not Z1's fault. They have been a great support during the entire process. This seems to be a problem with customs in South Africa, not even FedEx. So unfortunately, they sent those tow arms back to the States. I'll have to place a new order, and Z1 will credit me for the purchase that I initially made, and hopefully they arrive here next time. If you like the content and you love the build as much as I do, please subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on the progress and everything that we've got going. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.